If you're worried about your sperm count or quality, or perhaps you're going to be planning to have kids in the future, that sort of thing, this video is for you. There's 6 big things that you're probably not doing right now, or you might not have heard of before, you're not aware of, that will make a huge difference. If you do all 6 of these, you'll be good to go. So the first one is to wear looser underwear. Loads of guys have these super tight things that are just literally just crushing like crushing any physical chance of things working properly. So the first one is like a physical thing, just wear looser underwear or go commando, but that's not advice. Number 2 is avoid BPAs. So there's going to be things like plastics, various chemicals. You want to use certain products that are more olive oil based rather than parabens and BPAs and things like that. And any kind of shampoos or deodorants, not deodorants, but shampoos and soaps that are more olive oil based, avocado oil, coconut oil, and they are free of BPAs. They're the ones you want to focus on. Study after study is showing that they're just destroying guys' sperm count as well as testosterone. Another big one, and so this is number 3, is not just to get a water filter, but if you can get a filter for the entire house, that's going to benefit you and anyone else you live with. So obviously that's the drinking water, but it's everything. They're a little more expensive, but they are more of an investment into the health of yourself and your entire family. So it's probably worth doing if you've got the money. And then slightly older men have more of a risk of this being an issue, and older men tend to have more money, so I would suggest looking into that, definitely. The 4th one is more of a basic one that I've mentioned before, which is being sub 15% body fat. Again, if you're well over that range, certainly if you're over 20%, the odds of your sperm count being optimal get lower and lower and lower. So just make sure the body fat's on point. I've done loads of videos on body fat, on fat loss before, so I'm not going to keep on repeating myself there. The 5th one is to eat raw garlic and raw onion daily. The onion might be even better than raw garlic. It's great for luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, and those 2 hormones are the foundations for sperm quality, sperm count, all that good stuff. So those 2 things daily, so easy. There's no cooking required. They're cheap as well. Pretty much every guy should be doing this, in my opinion. But the 6th one is having some kind of omega-3 or some kind of cod liver oil supplement. Quite a few studies have been done on this where there's definitely a correlation with, because they bring your inflammation down, and that's inflammation of the brain, all the organs basically, the brain, the heart, the lungs, the liver, and your sexual organs as well. When the inflammation comes down, if there is inflammation there to begin with, which there is for a lot of people, that's going to bring the sperm quality, sperm count up, if there's inflammation there. So, and even if it doesn't, having a good omega-3, which is heavy in EPA especially, but EPA and DHA, and or a cod liver oil supplement, good general health things to have. Loads of people have inflammation these days, and they don't realize it until they get the blood work done and it comes through. So it's a good longevity hack as much as anything. But with those 6 hacks, those 6 tips, I would be very, very surprised if you're doing all 6 of those and your sperm count isn't where it needs to be. The only other thing I can think of at that point would be something sleep or sun related, vitamin D. But do those, you can't really go wrong. If you would like a video on the best supplements, and not only this, but the best foods for the health of your sperm, for fertility, male fertility, go into a lot more detail on the diet side of things in this video here. Check it out. I think you'll find it very, very useful, especially in conjunction with these 6 tips. Can't talk today. Combine all of that. You can't go wrong. If you do have any more questions, feel free to comment and I'll be glad to help. But I'll see you in that video. I think you'll find it very useful.